Hi, my name is Richard Omoniyi-Shoyoola, and this is my submission for the National Association of Urban Debate League's Debater of the Year Award. I'd like to begin by saying thank you to everyone at the St. Louis Urban Debate League who supported my debating career, as well as the board of directors who has nominated me for this award. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and for it, I say thank you. Debate began for me on the very first day of my freshman year of high school. Every single club and team in school was in the auditorium, and they were trying to sell themselves to the student body. And I was completely enamored with Metro Debate. Two varsity debaters got on stage, and they began to talk about how debate was an activity that broadens your horizons. They said that it helps to develop your speaking skills, it helps to foster your engagement in current events and community affairs, and it earns you shiny trophies. And with every single word that they said, I began to realize that this was something that resonated with me. And so afterwards, I walked up to one of the presenters and I asked her, "Listen, I loved your presentation. Tell me more. How can I be a part of this activity?" And she said, "You know what, Richard? It's hard work, but very rewarding." And from that moment, I knew that I was ready. I had no interest in being part of an activity that would be easy, something that was insignificant. I wanted something that would push me to shift my thinking. Cause me to see the world in more nuanced ways. Something that would help me to be a great thinker. And it is the pursuit of this that I believe makes me a true debater. When I was a freshman and I began debating, my partner and we never made it past semifinals, and some would consider that to be a very significant accomplishment. But each tournament, whenever we would fall short or maybe we wouldn't do as well as I'd hoped, I didn't give up hope because I was still in pursuit of that mindset, those more nuanced perspectives that I felt would help me moving further. And this is why I kept debating in spite of our losses. Why I kept debating in spite of every judge that tore apart a newly created case that I put together. These things were beginning to shift my thinking, and I began to realize that even though I wasn't necessarily winning all the time, I was definitely becoming a more and more great thinker, great debater, if you will. And I realized that when I watched the news, for instance, I would begin to analyze what politicians or newscasters were saying. I began to think of the cards that I could cut or the analytics that I could make with regard to certain kinds of arguments. I'm one thing that really pushes me to debate is the fact that I begun to see how it influences other aspects of my life. I'm a member of the St. Louis Public Schools Superintendent's Student Advisory Board, and on it, I'm able to engage different issues which influence St. Louis Public School students. Recently, for example, as a representative of this board, I was invited to attend the unveiling of the Summer Youth Job League. And it's a new program that the city and the state are putting together to help keep kids engaged outside of school over the summer. And it was something that I'm very fortunate to have been able to witness. But debate helped me because I was able to articulate questions to the public officials who are in charge of the event, and the public officials who will be working to help make sure that this program is successful. And with my debating skills and my experience, I was able to ask questions and engage them in a way that was articulate, and kind of let them know that I was more than just a kid who was there to smile for the cameras and then go home. And so debate is something that I'm definitely very grateful for, and I wish that you would consider me for this award. Thank you.